you, ladies, for joining me today. This is the Broward mini series. We are bringing you Broward today. I'm Natalie Bevegni. I'm with EXP, a real estate agent here in the area. And I am joined by Jessica, Carmen, and Sarita. Jessica, would you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, of course. Hi, everyone. My name is Jessica Pardo. I am an EXP real estate agent here in South Florida, and I'm excited here to join with my team and discuss about what's coming up in Broward. And whoever's next can go ahead and introduce themselves.
I think that will be me. Hi, my name is Carmen Ramirez. I'm also with EXP. I'm a realtor here in South Florida, and I'm more than happy to explain to everybody what's going on about in Broward right now. Sarita?
Hi, how are you, everybody? I'm Sarita Bergstein. I have been in real estate for almost 20 years. I'm also with EXP. Live and work and breathe Broward since I came to the United States. So let's jump in.
Great. So awesome. So we're talking about the neighborhood of Broward, which consists of several different neighborhoods, such as Victoria Park, also Flagler Village. Victoria Park, Sarita, you know more about Victoria Park, right?
I know.
Tell us a little bit about that.
I know. It's funny because 6 years ago, a little bit more, before the pandemic, I used to go and knock doors as a realtor in Victoria Park.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You know how close of vicinity Victoria Park is to the restaurant.
Yes.
And the transformation that is happening right now. I mean, you can see the before picture where there's literally no building on the west side of that river. And now the picture now is completely full of a lot of things that are happening.
Yes, not only that, it's the ambience. It has a lot of young people working from there. They have a lot of space, working spaces. They have families living there, and they have also a little bit not so young people also living there because of the how near it is from the beach. Mm-hmm. And everybody likes to go and eat and have nice places, go to places like Galleria Mall, which is very well known everywhere, and wonderful restaurants. People like to go out and dine. Not only that, however, is the houses, the new things that are going around there.
Right. And Jessica, we were talking before, what is the population growth that you were mentioning to me? That is just crazy. Do you remember?
Yes. So the population growth, I mean, the population has been growing since way from before, from that picture from before and seeing it to now. The projections of, from 2023 just alone, the population was 1,962,531. And that just reflects a 0.9% increase since April 1st, 2020. So looking at, we actually had a table that I showed, that I shared with you ladies in the email, that it shows from 2020 up to 2045, and you see that the population in Broward just alone is going to be increasing. And this just says a lot for the investors that are looking to invest here in South Florida, that their money here is going to multiply because the amount of people that are coming here, meaning businesses are coming to South Florida. They're moving their entire business to South Florida, meaning that we're going to need housing, right? They're going to need places to eat, restaurants. And something that I was researching during my research, I also saw that Fort Lauderdale actually has like a seminar to where they get together and they actually look at the numbers and they strategize with the businesses and where they're going to be placed. So everything that we see here that's being built in South Florida is strategically built with a purpose. So we're looking at, the different numbers, and the numbers don't lie. I mean, we see how a lot of people are moving from other states, other countries to invest in South Florida, but we're seeing a lot of growth in Fort Lauderdale.
Remember, for the Miami report, we have over 1,289 people moving every day. We thought it was 1,000. No, it's 1,289. Well, as we see here, the median home prices are also increasing, and that's because the population is increasing. Per square footage, it's increasing 18.6%. Mario, would you do the next slide, please? As we can see here, this is the Miami Association of Realtors Broward County Tax Report. And I wanted to show this. You can see back in 2018, this property was sold for $589,000. And today, in 2023, it was sold for $1.125 million. That's not even what it is today. So if we go to the next slide, we'll actually see that home. I think it's for sale. And it's for sale for $1,024,000. So new construction is coming every single month. Something new coming all the time. Yeah.
If you allow me, talking about how the prices grew, I did a research about how much grew in 20 years Victoria Park up till today, and it says property values increased between 200% to 350 in the last 2 decades. Homes that sold around 250 in the early 2000s can now go for 900 and above, especially those near the water and downtown.
Of course, yeah.
So can you imagine 200 and 350%?
So Sarita, was that single family homes?
Single family homes.
Yes. So that's Victoria Park. So Victoria Park is well known for all of its single family homes. They are building a couple townhouses. So that one that I showed you right now, it's a townhouse. So the next slide is showing you a condo. And this one, I believe, sold, I can't remember, but it sold also in 2020, 539,000. And in 2024, it sold over $1 million. Okay, the building value. So the next slide will show you what it's selling for today is $1.350 million. It's just showing and proving that what we're saying today, these numbers don't lie. You know, people are moving here daily. But why are people moving here? Let's talk about that. And so the next slide is talking all about what's so special, what's happening in Broward, right?
That's very interesting, Natalie, because people are moving to Broward because location is between Miami and Palm Beach. So you're like close to Miami, close to West Palm Beach. That's where Donald Trump has his house, just as a reference. So more reasonable cost of living. Everybody knows how expensive is life now in South Florida, especially Miami and areas. And plan development, everything, like Jessica says, everything that's being built here is planned. It's nothing like casualty. It's planned already. And quality of life without losing accessibility. You're close to everything. You're close to the port, you're close to the airport, you're close to the beach, so you're close to everything, like the mall, restaurants, lifestyle. So you have it all. Yeah, when you move to South Florida, it's not only Miami, because usually when people are out of state think of South Florida, they only think of Miami, South Beach, but there is more to see, more to have. So I think that's the main reason why people live now in Fort Lauderdale, because it's not only the crowded city, it's a lifestyle, it's places, it's location, it's cost of living also.
And talking about that lifestyle, like, let's talk about why the lifestyle is so unique in Flagler Village and the other one. I can't remember. Where your daughter lives.
Victoria Park.
Victoria Park. There you go. Yeah.
Victoria Park.
Yeah. So what's cool about that is it's all walkable.
Exactly. I was just going to say that. How convenient is it to be able to walk out of your condominium and just like be able to go to a coffee shop and have a cup of coffee and then just walk to the beach? And it's so convenient where you don't really need a vehicle. They have great public transportation. And like Carmen said, she pointed out some really great things where it's definitely the location, and you're right in the middle. So it's like, it doesn't take you too far to go to Miami, to go to Palm Beach. So that in alone, it saves you so much time to be able to, and also to explore. There's so many new restaurants that are coming. And if you're a foodie like me, I love to eat and I like to explore different places. You know, me as a Floridian, I am blessed to be living here in Florida, born and raised, and there's so much stuff to still yet to explore. And Broward has a lot to bring to, you know, for your families.
Yeah. Well,
But
Jessica,
you know what?
wouldn't you agree? Oh, sorry,
No,
Sari.
go ahead.
Okay, Jessica, wouldn't you agree, since you have lived there and lived in Florida, seeing and feeling all of these new people coming, all of these new restaurants are coming too, like Foxy
Yes.
Brown's and Lottie's. These are becoming really popular, fun, engaging places to be. Right?
And you know what? Yes. And what I love about our group is that we have different perspectives. We have, for our different generations, me in my 30s, I'm a new mom. Natalie, you know, you moved here from another state, and you have, you know, you're a mom and you have a teenager. Carmen, you have your son, you know, in his 20s. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to put everybody's information out there, but I mean, I think this is great value. And then Sarita, you know, we're all in our, you know, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, but we bring such a great point of view of, you know, like, how is it living here in different ages, you know, in different seasons in our lives, which Broward literally brings a bunch of great opportunities for all of us. And it brings us all together, whether you're here for business, family, you're an entrepreneur. I mean, it just brings everything into one place. And Broward, it's so much to see in Broward. You know, you have Coral Springs, you have Lauderdale by the Sea, Fort Lauderdale. I mean, you have so many other cities within Broward to explore.
You know what? It's not only is that, but like you said, you're a foodie. Guess what? Me too. But yes, but they also have a lot of art galleries. It's a place for art, for you can see everything you like. You know, I've said it, and Natalie's gonna laugh. My daughter lives there, and right by her house, 3 blocks away, there's a place that they do pottery.
Yes.
And I took them, and it's right there. And right behind that, it's another place, and art galleries and breweries. Can you imagine? Breweries right in a little street. So it's a lifestyle, and the young people, a lot of young people is moving over there. They have dog parks. They have everything.
Another, don't forget about pets. They have parks.
Yeah.
That's what
enjoying other people who has animals, and, you know, like, talk about them and make friends with them. So it's another point, you know, it's like, if you would like to walk, you have a safe place to walk around, either with a dog or without it. And if you like, you also have places to go and ride your bicycle. So it's like, it's a thing for everybody. It's like everybody has their own stuff and they have a place to go. So it's just
Broward is what was Miami 20 years ago. Broward is coming to, you know, to that. There's no place where to build in Miami. There's, you know, only a few buildings, a lot of buildings. Let me, you know, don't get wrong.
There's no more land left.
There's no land. That's what I was going to say. There's no more land. So they're coming to Broward.
Definitely.
So if they want to really have the best investment right now, Broward is the place to go.
Well, talking about investment, that's another reason, Mario, if you go to the next slide, is our economic and tax advantages of moving to Florida. We all know this, but let's put that out there. We have great tax advantages, whether it's the homestead tax credit. We're only paying one tax instead of also paying state income tax. So this is what's bringing a lot of people to Florida. And our freedom of living too, I think. Because we're not locked down. So if we look to the next slide, what's the future for Broward? And let's talk about what's coming to Broward. So as we see in the one park that's really famous there, what's it called, Sarita?
Which
The
one?
Panthers. It's the big park there in Victoria Park.
Oh,
The Panthers. It's called Holiday
okay,
Park.
see, I'm not so sporty. I don't remember.
I know, I'm the outdoor sporty one. So the,
You're the sporty one.
The Holiday Park is getting totally revamped, and the Panthers are actually going to be playing ice hockey there and starting to have their games. So that's something new and interesting. They've got great boating in Fort Lauderdale, and they're opening up a brand new marina. I can't wait for that to open. You all saw that on the left-hand side as you going over the bridge, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's also one of the largest tourist industries for the boats.
There's a
The
golf course.
Of course, there's tons of golf courses.
Yeah, it's
But the cruise ships is what I was talking about. The cruise ships, that is where the largest port is out of Florida. So that's all happening. So that's great. So there's two buildings that I fell in love with. I know all you ladies loved one with me too. We're going to go visit another one. But we're going to showcase one of these buildings today. It's the Andare or Andare. Sorry, Andare. The Andare residence. And we're going to have a private Zoom meeting regarding this building because it's so fabulous. Do you ladies remember what the starting price was for this building?
The prices?
The starting price.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay.
The 3 bedrooms, they're starting in Andare. We're talking Andare.
Yes, Andare.
2.237
Million.
Mm-hmm. 2.37 million. So that's the prices that those started. And I'm sure there's smaller units because you started with a 3 bedroom. But it's an amazing building.
Well, those are the 3 bedrooms. Yeah.
Right. We toured it the other day, and so we'll be presenting that to our Broward mini-series along with Umbel. Umbel is right in kind of kitty corner to Andare. And it is well known for its fantastic amenities.
Did you tell the exact location of that place is? Because it's
right by the court. Where the court is in Sunrise Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I don't bad recall, second or third, half a block to the north.
Yeah.
Super well located.
Las Olas, which is
super
here too. Yeah.
And Viceroy for Lauderdale, it's right across the street from Umbel.
Right, Umbel, yeah. So we have a lot to present to and for our Broward mini-series, people who are interested in Broward, interested in what's going on. We're so happy that everyone can join us today. Do you guys have anything else to say regarding Broward?
Regarding Broward, well, that it's amazing, and we already said that, but I just want to make sure that if anybody that is seeing what we're talking right now, if you have any questions or if you have any, you want more information about anything specific in Broward, just let us know. What do you want us to talk about Broward that you know? Let us know, and for sure, we're going to talk about that.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Exactly. And just to remind the people that whatever you saw that happened in Miami a couple of years ago, it's now happening in Broward. So if you have the opportunity to get a piece of property in Broward now, this is the opportunity, because in a few years from now, you'll be happy to make this decision. So definitely contact us if you feel that this is the way to go, and we'll be happy to help.
And ladies, remember, who is actually moving to Broward? It's the people that used to live in Miami, that are living west. They're selling their big homes and they're moving towards the beach. They're downsizing. They want that walkable life because they realize the quality of life is so much more important than just a lot of space.
when we were there, specifically in Andare, I do live in Weston, and they were telling us that a lot of people from Weston is moving down to Fort Lauderdale.
Absolutely.
It's impressive.
We even joke that all your neighbors are moving, so you should
Yes,
be.
I'm gonna start knocking.
Marita, you're next.
Yeah.
like, yeah, Carmen says you could be next, right, Carmen? That's her slogan.
Definitely.
Well, ladies, the possibilities are endless. Seriously, in Broward, we have so many new things coming to Broward. And so I feel that we're going to bring a lot of great information to everyone to see. And I thank you all for being here and helping with this amazing project.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And thank you for bringing us all together to bring a little bit of our own personal experience onto, this Broward mini series. That it's really exciting because we get to explore it. We get to go and physically be there and then talk about it and show everybody the beautiful Broward County that we have here in South Florida.
Yep, we've been part of history because we're seeing the changes in the area and we're being part of that, which is exciting.
Yeah, we want to be your eyes if you are international or you are up north or somewhere else. We want to be your eyes and let you know everything that's going on.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, I hope everyone got some great information out of this Broward mini series. What's coming next is we're going to talk to you a little bit more about Andare and the other one.
Umbel.
We're going to go visit that tomorrow. So we're going to have a private tour of that and what's going on. So we are looking forward to sharing that information with everyone. So see you then. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.